Toothbrushes in zero gravity, how astronauts fight plaque? Have you ever wondered how astronauts keep their teeth clean in the vastness of space? Floating hundreds of miles above Earth, where even the simplest of activities can be a challenge, oral hygiene is just as important as any other daily habit. So how does one brush their teeth without gravity to hold things in place? In this video, we'll explore this fascinating topic and uncover the creative ways astronauts maintain their dental health in zero gravity. From specially designed space toothpaste to innovative techniques, let's dive into this essential aspect of life in orbit. Oral hygiene is critical no matter where you are, even in space. Astronauts on long-term missions must maintain clean teeth and gums to avoid infections or complications that could distract them from their mission or, worse, jeopardize their health when professional treatment isn't an option. Plaque and bacteria don't stop forming just because you've left Earth, and neglecting oral hygiene can have serious consequences, including tooth decay and gum disease. Beyond personal health, hygiene also plays a role in the overall cleanliness of the spacecraft. Floating debris, including food particles and residue from poor brushing habits, can circulate throughout the cabin, creating problems for both astronauts and equipment on board. As mundane as it may seem, brushing teeth is an important part of keeping astronauts ready and focused on their work. Now let's imagine for a moment what brushing your teeth in zero gravity looks like. On Earth, gravity conveniently keeps water in a sink and toothpaste on your brush. In space, however, every drop of water and glob of toothpaste floats freely if not carefully managed. Without the force of gravity, astronauts must work around some surprising challenges. Water doesn't flow, it floats as tiny spheres, making it tricky to rinse your mouth or wet your toothbrush. Toothpaste behaves unpredictably. Squeezing a tube doesn't create a neat line on the toothbrush. Instead, the toothpaste might drift off in random directions. There's no sink for spitting, so astronauts need an alternative to dispose of toothpaste in excess water. These challenges make brushing teeth a delicate and deliberate process, one that requires custom tools and techniques. The ingenuity of NASA always shines through when solving problems unique to space. Brushing teeth is no exception. To help astronauts maintain oral hygiene effectively, NASA developed practical and innovative solutions. First, there's the space-safe toothpaste. Traditional toothpaste often needs to be rinsed and spat out, a luxury astronauts can't afford in zero gravity. Instead, they use a special type of toothpaste that is safe to swallow, reducing the need for rinsing while still effectively cleaning teeth. This simple innovation ensures the space station stays clean and prevents floating blobs of toothpaste from becoming a nuisance. Then there is the toothbrush itself. While not wildly different from what we use on Earth, NASA ensures that space toothbrushes are lightweight, durable, and easy to store. Some of these toothbrushes have small modifications, like grooves to help astronauts grip them better, no matter where they float. Though routine on Earth, brushing teeth in space is a carefully choreographed sequence of steps. Here's how astronauts do it. Squeeze a small amount of water onto the toothbrush. Since water floats in zero gravity, astronauts release it from a water bag directly onto the brush's bristles. Surface tension helps keep the water in place. Apply a tiny dab of space-safe toothpaste. Floating toothpaste can be a messy affair, so astronauts work methodically to ensure the right amount lands on the bristles. Brush as they normally would. In zero gravity, this means holding the toothbrush a bit differently to control any floating motions while still scrubbing every corner of their teeth. Dispose of the toothpaste directly. Instead of spitting into a sink, astronauts swallow the space-safe toothpaste or spit it into a towel depending on the situation. Clean the toothbrush. After brushing, the toothbrush is wiped down and stored in a designated area to stay secure and hygienic. This seemingly simple routine demonstrates how much thought goes into even the tiniest tasks in space. Occasionally, brushing teeth in space requires extra creativity. In microgravity, anything not strapped down has the potential to float away, including toothbrushes and toothpaste tubes. To avoid this, astronauts strategically secure their tools to nearby surfaces or workstations with Velcro or magnetic strips. They may also rely on a technique called dry brushing when water is limited. This means brushing with little or no water before using a damp towel or pre-moistened wipe to clean the mouth. While not ideal for every situation, dry brushing offers a backup method for long-term missions. Thanks to astronaut videos shared by NASA, we've gotten an inside look at how these hygiene techniques work in real settings. For instance, Canadian astronaut Chris Hadfield famously demonstrated brushing his teeth aboard the International Space Station, ISS, showcasing the careful coordination required to complete each step. These videos not only educate viewers, but also emphasize the adaptability and ingenuity of astronauts in unique environments. Why is oral hygiene especially demanding in space? The human body reacts differently in microgravity, including how our mouths produce saliva. Saliva and plaque don't behave the same way they do on Earth. The absence of regular flushing, like drinking or gravity-aided rinsing, encourages plaque buildup, making consistent brushing even more vital during a mission. Experts also note that reduced physical activity in space can slow down overall bodily processes, potentially affecting oral health. Understanding these subtle differences helps us appreciate why space hygiene innovations are essential. Oral hygiene has come a long way since the days of early space missions. In the early 1960s, missions were shorter and less emphasis was placed on daily hygiene routines. Today, with missions lasting months or even years, maintaining a steady hygiene routine is considered as critical as other survival protocols. Space agencies continue improving tools and practices with every mission, ensuring astronauts stay healthy for extended periods in space. This constant evolution reflects the thoughtful problem-solving processes behind modern space science. The research and innovation behind space hygiene don't just stay in orbit, they often find their way back to Earth. Swallow-safe toothpaste, for example, has applications for people with disabilities or in emergency scenarios where water access is limited. Even compact and efficient toothbrush designs can influence everyday consumer products, bringing technology designed for extreme conditions into our homes. Beyond tools, the emphasis on sustainability and waste reduction in space hygiene aligns with global efforts to create eco-friendly products and practices on Earth. Looking ahead, space hygiene will face even greater challenges on long-term missions to destinations like Mars. These journeys could last years, and sustaining oral health without resupply options will require further innovation. Research is already underway to explore self-cleaning toothbrushes, waterless hygiene solutions, and even automated systems for maintaining oral health in deep space. The lessons learned through these efforts will undoubtedly influence healthcare on Earth, demonstrating the fascinating interplay between space exploration and everyday life. Even in the unforgiving environment of space where every droplet of water floats and every tool must be secured, astronauts find ways to manage something as routine as brushing their teeth. Through innovative tools, clever techniques, and rigorous training, they ensure that oral hygiene remains a top priority, even while orbiting Earth. This glimpse into the lives of astronauts offers a powerful reminder of how human ingenuity continues to overcome challenges, whether in space or on Earth. By adapting simple habits to extreme conditions, astronauts inspire us all to look at everyday problems in new and creative ways. So next time you brush your teeth, take a moment to think about how this simple act is reimagined in space. Who knew fighting plaque could be such an out-of-this-world experience? Thanks for joining us on this adventure through the unique world of space hygiene. If you enjoyed learning about how astronauts brush their teeth, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating videos about life in space and the incredible innovations that make it possible.